Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be achieving this look for you all. It was a bit of a challenge because I really wasn't sure what I was going for, but this is the look I came up with. If you all are interested on how I achieved this look, please stay tuned to the remainder of the video. Alright guys, we are going to get right into this video. I am going to start off this look with the CoverGirl 12 Hour Stay Foundation, as well as the LA Girls matte foundation. I'm going to mix these two and I am going to apply them to my face, and I'm using my Real Techniques sponge. This is a damp sponge and I'm just blending that into the skin. You never want to swipe your foundation when using a sponge. You always want to pat the foundation into the skin. This Real Techniques sponge is everything. This is all that I use to do my foundation as of lately, but I'm going to continue to blend this into the skin, and then we are going to go in with some concealer. I'm using the LA Girls concealer in the shade Fawn. This shade is not light enough for me, but as you all can see, the container is almost empty. Once I finish this container, which is the shade Fawn, I'm gonna go and purchase a different shade, a shade that's a little bit lighter than this. But everybody knows that LA Girl concealer is like the best. It blends in so well. It blends in so well that it actually blends in with my foundation, and that's why I'm telling you all that this shade is not light enough. I always do my brows first, so you always want to make sure that you are getting that foundation around those eyebrows so that they're not looking two-toned. Now I'm going in with this Makeup Revolutions setting powder, and I'm going to set the concealer. This setting powder's color is Banana, and I just found out that they came out with another shade called Deep Banana. This setting powder is $8. I'm actually going to go and pick up the Deep Banana to see how I like that one, because as I mentioned before, this does come off a little powdery and white on camera. So I'm going to try the Deeper Banana and see how I like it. And if you're wondering where you can find this Makeup Revolution powder, for $8 they do sell it at Ulta, and it is not a prestige item, which means if you buy two, you will get the $3.50 off coupon. After setting that concealer, I am going to go in with this Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 355. This is the matte and poreless, and I'm applying that with a Wet n Wild foundation. I guess it's a powder brush, I'm sorry. And I paid $3 for this at Walmart. It is so soft and so fluffy. If you all are beginners to makeup, foundation, and all that good old stuff, these brushes are really good, and the price is just right. So if you all are interested in these Wet n Wild brushes, check them out at Walmart. Now I'm going in with this Black Radiance contour palette. It's the shade medium to dark, and I am going to go in and contour the face with the darkest shade that's in this palette. This contour palette is amazing, and this is a beginner's friendly item as well. This palette cost me, I think, $7, and Walmart should be ashamed of themselves because they no longer sell it really in stores. So if you're looking for this, you probably will have to order it off of Walmart.com or off the Black Radiance website, but it does have a contour color, a sculpt color, and a highlight color in this palette. Now I'm going in with that sculpt color and applying it to the skin to bring some color back. Like I said, this setting powder, this Makeup Revolution powder is a bit ashy, so I'm just going to bring some color back to the face and get rid of these harsh lines from when I applied the contour powder. Now I'm going in with my Walmart Equate powder brush, and I am wiping away that powder. Now we're going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me shade 55 in this blush. This is like my go-to blush, you all. If you all are interested in this blush, I'll leave it in the description box down below. I think this blush cost me $5, but it's amazing. Now I'm going back in with the highlighter that's in that contour palette. I have been using the Maybelline Chrome highlighter. That is my all-time favorite. But because this is in the palette, it's convenient. I don't have to look for an additional item. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the highlighter that's in this palette. It gets the job done. I like my highlighter to be very bright, but this will do. You can tell I was a little heavy on the blush, so I'm going in with that powder brush again and wipe away some of that excess powder. Then I'm going to use my e.l.f. matte setting spray, and this spray is $4. You all go cop it. It is amazing. Now I'm going in with my all-time favorite, my Morphe Jaclyn Hills palette, and I'm going in with my favorite shade. I'm not sure what that shade color is. I'll leave it. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. But we're going in with that shade, and we're going to use that as a transition color on both eyes or both lids, whatever you want to call it. And I am using a Wet n Wild shadow blending brush. This brush cost me, I think, $2. Now I'm going in with this brown shade. I'll leave the name on the screen as well because I'm not sure what it is at this moment. And I'm just deepening that outer corner of both eyes. When you're using multiple shades on your eye, you always want to blend so there are no harsh lines. And sometimes you lose some of the other color, which I lost some of this transition shade, so I went in to bring some of that shade back. Now I'm going in with this Urban Decay palette that I got like 2 years ago. And I decided to go in with that green shade. I'll leave the name on the screen as well because I'm not sure what it is as of this moment. And as you all can tell, there was nothing picking up on this brush. The color in the palette did no justice on my eye. As you all can see, I am trying to apply that shade the best that I knew how, but there was nothing happening. And I started to get discouraged, but I kept going. I tried it on the other eye, and I was not feeling it at all. And the more I applied, the more I was just like, you know what? I just did all of this, and I am messing up this entire look. But I attempted to use some of that e.l.f. setting spray and wet the brush so that I can get more pigment color. But as you all can tell, that didn't work out as well. So I decided to go in with my finger. I picked up some of that shade, applied it with my finger, and I packed it on as much as I can. And as you all can tell, I am getting some color on these lids. Now this is how the color appeared in the palette. When I was attempting it with my brush, I was getting no pigment. Now I'm going back in with that Wet n Wild blending brush to bring back some of the color that I lost when applying that green shade with my fingers. And then because there was fallout, I am just going to apply that shade underneath the eye to make it pop just a little bit more. And like I said, I'm bringing back some of that dark shade as well. All right, everybody, that concludes today's video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. Please share, please comment, please subscribe. Put those notification bells on so you all are notified every time I do an upload. And until my next video, I'll see you all later. Bye.